Good afternoon, students. Uh, in this session, we will continue the overview of the unit 1, which is a first one is a model for testing. So here, to perform a testing, we need the environment to be represented and the program means the program what you have been designed. The environment include the languages means the development area and also the software and the hardware requirements, the loaders, linkers, any other tools what we are using for the processing. And when we are having a problem in that process means it is not executing or it may exhibiting the wrong features, then will be specified as a bug here. So each and every bug means whatever you are being means expecting the wrong behavior or the wrong features there, almost we can't say that it is been having the same behavior. Based on the bug here, we need to analyze the methodology to be solved for this representation, and we have the several bug representations there means notions. We may specify that what are the things you need to perform when we are having this type of the bug. So the first one here is the benign bug hypothesis. So benign bug hypothesis means benign means it's not a dangerous one. So these are the if you see that these will be the thinking of this tester also. So whenever we are getting a bug or a problem while execution, we may think that it's not a big problem or it's not a big effective one when we are dealing with this one. So here, benign bug hypothesis means we should specify that each and every bug has its effect. And each and every bug's individuality. Individuality means we need to classify the bugs there. This classification will let you to ignore or may pay attention to solve this bug or not. So thinking that bug is not a dangerous one, it's a difficult representation. Whatever the bug it is, just consider it as a dangerous one or a important aspect to be removed from that one. Okay. Now, by that representations, what it is doing, so it is being considered that the bug has to be removed. Sometimes you may get the warnings also when executing, when compiling, you may get the warnings and it let you to execute the program and it won't affect you the processing there. Sometimes it won't affect the processing, and sometimes these errors when we are means when we are dealing with the compilers, when we are executing the C compiler, the C++ compilers there, the errors won't you let you into the some errors. The errors won't you let into the runtime environment. Some warnings will let you into this runtime environment here. If they been means processed means they have been updated or not updated, there will be no effect on the program what you have been chosen. What it is specifying here is it is being taken that whenever you're having a bug, just take the bug to be processed, and what you have to do here is we need to process it as a dangerous or the difficult one only. It is a small bug or a very effective bug. Whatever it is, what happens here is we need to look after that one. And coming to the next one, bug locality hypothesis. Bug locality hypothesis means here we may not specify that the bug what you have been discovered means what you have been have been found that will impact at that location only. Where you found means in the previous class I said that the line of code what you have been specified as a bug one, or if you are taking the problem here is specified as a first statement. Bug means you are writing the first statement as a Wrong one, it's not that one. For I equals to 0, and then I, basically we use this now, I less than or equals to n, I plus plus. So this is the basic notion we are using for the processing. Yes, now. So this is the correct first statement what we are using. If you think the bug means we are writing the wrong statements, it's not. Bug means here, which is a hidden one here. I equals to 0. From where I need to start? From 0. Just I mentioned it as a 1. I equals to 1. I less than or equals to n. I plus plus. I just mentioned I equals to 1 here. Let me. So here. So the first indication here is I equals to 1. It will execute this, means this what we are using will execute the method, that is a loop here, because the loop what you have been using has a I value, and then the n value has been given, and then you have wrote the logic very well. There is no any logical errors there. But there lies a bug here, which is executing the n plus 1 times here. This one is executing n plus 1 from 1 to n, and you are taking that is 0. N plus 1 times it is executing. It is exactly executing n times, 1 to n. That's all. Okay. If we are taking another example, I less than n. So here, in this one, let me write this, n plus 1 will be the iterations here, n times. Here it will be n minus 1, or sorry ma, n, this will be n minus 1, and n minus 1. So if you see this one, so if we are executing n plus 1 times only, then there is no any problem. You are expecting to execute the n plus 1 times, but you have been changing the values here at the I, or if you are changing the logical operators what you are using at this conditional one, what implies here is it is been executing n times twice, and then n minus 1 here. And the placing this incrementation operator, that is we are taking the post increment, and then next pre-increment will be been used, means that is also a problem here. If you are, whether you are executing n plus 1 times or n notice, what you are doing, it been implemented by post incrementation. If it is the pre-incrementation, means the iterations what you are using will be changed guarantee here. Okay. So if I am providing the values here, this is the loop. So this is the correct loop. And then next, these are the loops what you are having. So what occurs here is, here the logic includes bug locality hypothesis, means what here is the logic includes several variables here. Yes, now variables will be there, and sometimes what you are doing, we are using the methods to be called in that loops, or in that loop also. Yes, now, and other variations, all these things will be done in that loop. So this loop what you have been using will be affecting the variables and then methods what you have been specifying. And other one here is, after executing the loop, the values what you have been updated, the vars or the methods what you have been updated values will be used for further execution. Means any bug what you have been specified, it has been occurred at this line of code, means at this line of code the bug has been occurred. We need to see this bug is affecting somewhere or not. That is a locality hypothesis. Locality means this changes what you have been done. The bug has been occurred. The bug occurred will be affecting which line of code, or the which methods, or the which variables, or some other representation. All these things we need to study here. Okay. And then other one here is the control bug dominance. Control bug dominance here means control statements, means if switch all is there now, we are not taking this loop one, we are taking the multi-way or the two-way branching here. So if or, if else, or the else if ladder, the switch cases we are taking. So placing of this one has to be will be affected here. So control bug dominance means what is the element you are using. See here, this is the element we are using for the control statement A, that is I and N. You have been using the N value here. The N value should be initialized the priorly. So the N value what you have been initialized, it's not the correct one. It will be affected to this loop here. So whatever the control statements you are using, the control statements will include the correct variables. The variables we are here using should have the correct values also, and these control statements has to be placed at the correct place. Okay, means where it has to be placed, the location should be known here. And the other one here is the code or the data separation. So here the code and the data separation here is we have been using the code data separation for this processing. The code has to be not depend upon the data, means we have the threading concept is there. So what happens here is we are allowing to access the multiple threads here with the different data representations, which makes ease of accessing or the ease of execution there. Okay, what happens here is we are not allowed to process this one. What happens here is we are making this one code and the data. It allows the user not to know what the data to be used for that representation. Then there lies a bug here. And the next one is the lingua salvator stub. So which is the language oriented one. Means the language what you have been used should be known to the tester here or the developer. So here, if you are not being able to use the know the language here, you are the naive or the beginner, and you are writing the programs as expertise. What happens here is we should know the usage of the any other representations, means whatever the data type, whatever the other features, what it is, keywords, what it is providing, you should know. Apart from this, we are being you don't have any knowledge about that one, you are being used for that one. What it is doing is it is allowing to make the mistakes in while developing. And based on the features of this programming language, we are having the projects to be selected criteria there. Means for which project it will suit the environment, which environment supports this project will decide the language also. So while dealing the project or while handling these projects, we need to know about this persons what you have been, means where you have been using this development phase, are being able to, or they are being knowledgeable persons or not. If they are not knowledgeable persons about this language features, what happens here is they are not being allowed to process there. If we are being allowed to execute or the process this software product, then in the future you will have we have to face the problem. Why? Because they are being not the persons for this designing. They are just learning that language, or they some may don't have any idea about that one. What happens here is you may have the several bugs for the process. Corrections abide. Corrections abide means the mistakes what you have been corrected. Means, for example, as I said, the loops and then control structures or you have been using, and then some methods or all you have been using. You got a bug here at the one line, maybe it is the 10th line or the 100th line. What happens here is you have been made the correction to that line. Means you give the data. You need to check the given data has been affecting the all the locations or not. Means in the locality hypothesis, we got the locations where it is been affecting. And what you have done, you have been make the corrections to that line. Corrections to that line means you just give the correct value to that one. This correct value is affecting all the locations or not. Means whatever the value is being given to that one, all the values to be correct only. Whatever the value you are giving to that one is being applying to all the locations to be executed successfully or not, we need to see. If not, what happens here is this correction what you have been made will be applied to some localities only or to some lines only, and the remaining will be as a error or the bug oriented one only. And then next one is silver bullets. Silver bullets means here, when we deal with any language or any representation, when we are executing like the C or the C++, sometimes when we are removing an error there, it will lead you to allow you to know about the hidden errors there. So what makes this one here is this error, what it is being revealed at the first, is enacting as a silver bullet, because it is hiding the bullet that is errors when you have been trying to solve that thing. So when you just removed or when you just cleared that bug, what it is doing is it is highlighting all the errors there. Silver bullet means it is giving some lifetime to that bugs there. Means it won't be revealed until this silver bullet has been cleared. So you have got such conditions also. Whenever we are executing, what happens here? It has been you may got some 2 or 3 errors. One such error will be there. When you clear that error, you may have to get this some 10 errors, 20 errors will be there. So what it is doing, that error will enact as a silver bullet, which hides the remaining errors. So sadism services means sometimes what you are doing, there will be some bugs will be there. So what these bugs will be do means, when you try to test our product, some bugs won't reveal there. The bug will be there only, and it won't be have that one to this that is intuition to reveal itself. Okay, and the other representation here is how far you have been correcting that one. It is not allowed to take the values there. Why so? Means you have been designed that way. The program, the logic has been designed that way. Also, you need to think of that one. And the value what you've been chosen, it's not the correct one also. Whatever the changes you have been making for that one will not be allowed to make you to clear that bugs there. That is a sadism subsize. That is a you may specify these bugs are the cunning bugs here. Means you may not know that they have that mischievous behavior. What happens here is it not being allowed to take this next step. So for that type of the steps, when you are reaching to the last one, that is a sadism subsize. So what happens here is you need to go for the special methodologies to deal with them. And the remaining above what you have been using for the processing here is it will be identified and it will be processed easily. But when we are dealing with the last one, you are not being allowed to process here. Okay, and whatever you are being performing, it won't be allowed to take this corrections there. What happens here is sometimes you need to write the rewriting the program will be there. You need to redesign. Means you need to perform your work as a rework there. Then only you will get the that bug will be cleared. That type of the cunning bugs will be there. So that these are the bugs you are having. Based on these bugs, you need to select the model and you need to process this one. Okay, and coming to the next one, there is a here is what are the tests we have been performing. Test will be unit testing, integration, and the system testing. So unit testing means one method or the one part of the work task will be took here. So here we need to test it is accepting the correct values or not. If it is not accepting the correct values, we will declare it as a not a working one. All the units will be tested. After that, what you are doing, you will need to integrate here. So whether it is a component or unit here, individually it will be tested and you need to perform the integration on that one. After integrating, what it is doing, it is being performing the same functionality, same features or they're not, same structure implementation has been not is there or not, it is accepting the correct inputs and processing the outputs or not, we need to see. After that, what it is performing, it is been taking the into the another means a complete system will be checked here. Okay, the system testing will be performed. This is a step-by-step procedure what you need to perform. And the coming to this one, you need to make the testing here. So you may think that the testing has to be done after the development here. So here the testing has been developed, has been designed, or there has been divided at the levels of the processing. Apart from checking at this developer and then tester side, if we implement this testing at each and every phase or at each and every testing what you have been representing, what happens here is it allows you to know about the user what it is been required, and any problem has here what you have been facing here or not. So you're done with the coding. Yes, it is you're done with the coding and you are performing the testing here. If it is a plan what is being processed, it is being done at the first initiation stage, then it will be allowed to take this testing to be done in a clear manner. Means requirements will be there. Test these requirements. Test these requirements means just check it once whether these are the requirements or not. If the requirements has been added or not, and if any requirements has been removed or not, means until you are developing, until you are being processing that one, there will be adding of the requirements will be there. You may not tell that the requirements has to be collected at the requirement or the specification phase. So the service phase, we have been taking the requirements. We may not say that at that phase only we are taking the requirements. So we will have the developments, development will be done. So yeah, until you reach development, we may not say that the client won't have access to you and he want to make some changes to that one. So he may miss some points there while interacting with you. So here we need to make some reviews of the work for the until this product has been processed there. So apart from this reviews, what we are getting is we have been changing or we are updating the these requirements there. So the requirements what you have been chosen has to be included or not. So the person will be there. The person has to be allotted for that one to check the requirements has been added to that one or not. And then next, what are the software specifications we've been used for this development of the project? And for that one, yeah, this one is working or not, what are the tools it is. You have been taking one environment and the tools has been working in the another environment. You need to provide the compatibility among them. So all these, the software specifications what you have been given for this product development are been in a compatible manner or not. You need to check only this, not only the requirements or these softwares individually. You are making this work as a individual, not work as an individually, they has to work as a group. So what happens here, this environment is supporting these tools or not. If not, what has to, we need to replace with the another one. And the next one here is the high level design, which has been taken as a these things what you have been softwares, and then work what has been has to be integrated with that process, and you would start the design. So it's you need to start this coding. Before the coding, you need to design that one code here. After that, what it has to, you need to specify for what you have been designing, unit testing or the unit code you need to perform. After that, we have the coding there. Whatever you are gathered at this left side has to be tested at the right side. If the gathered left side has having the accurate data or the correct data, then it will be easy to perform at this right side of the representation. You may get the errors. Yeah, any expertise what you are doing, you may get the errors at the first. If you are taking the first steps, the initial steps for this before the coding as a accurate one, means exact one, the exact data, what happens here is the testing will be easy for you. Okay, then you will have the less errors here. You may have only the logical errors for the presentation for the processing. Coming to the importance of the bugs. Importance of the bugs means you may get the bugs here. For which bug I need to give the importance to that one, whether it is a clearing or not. Why so here is bug clearance or the anything what you are doing will include the cost here. Why we are including the cost means we need to identify or we need to find the bug here. Yes, now to finding this bug, what it has to do is nothing but we should know the frequency of the bug here. So the frequency of the bug means how oftenly is this being occurred. Means frequent bugs means data errors, initialization is not occurred. So how oftenly these bugs has been occurring. Okay, it is frequently occurring means what it has to do. If it is not frequently means we need to think. So more frequent means what it has to do, we need to pay the attention for the representation. And coming to the next one is a installation cost. Installation cost means we need to make changes to that one. So here, if you are making these corrections to that one also, so what it has to do, we need to specify the cost which has been done with the two factors. So the cost will be including discovery plus correction. So you discovered the bug. For the discovering also, you need to specify a cost here. And coming to the installation here is, whenever we are fixing that one, you are making the corrections one. You are making the corrections means how many times you have been making the corrections there. So first you choose one value or you choose one correction for that one. You may not say that this correction has been made by me at this time will impact the correct value there. So what happens here? This bug, one bug, what you are taking, this bug has been fixed. How many times you have been tried to fix this bug? You need to take this one. So here, how many times you change the values of that variable to specify this bug has been fixed or not. So we need to know how many number of the installations has been done for that one. Okay. And by using that one, we may specify the consequences of the bug. Consequences means you may say that the impact of the bug here. Based on the impact of the bug, we specify the bug has an importance also or not. So how we are getting this importance of the bug here is, you need to consider the frequency, correction cost, installation cost, consequential cost. Consequential cost means the impact of that one has been specified now, that one. Correction cost means discovery plus correction. Installation cost means how many times you try to fix that bug. That is a one bug only. To fix that one bug, how many times he has been checked here has to be specified in that installation cost. What are the consequences here? So the consequences will be from mild to catastrophic. The last one is the infectious one. So that is would be a dangerous representation here. Mild means here you may specify that misspelled output there. Misspelled output means I need to write the prime. There's a spelling of the prime, P-R-I-M-E. So what I wrote is to clear this bug. This is also a bug. As I said, bug means not only the logical errors here. Whatever you have been done, the values you have been given wrong, the output statements you have been misplaced, all these things will be a bug only. So this is the prime number. Okay. So the prime number means here, prime, the spelling of the prime means PRM. So what is a misspelled output here? That is a one thing. And the other one here is the other type of the representation what we are using the mild, this mild is, you got a printout for your work. Means what you have done, you just cleared, you just done with your work, and then next you took a printout of your work, and you didn't place in an order. You didn't place in order. What happens here is, it will specify the misplaced printout, or the what happens here, it will create the error. How far it will create the error? Sometimes you need to type a program. What happens here? You may forget the first page and then go for the next page here. So here what happens here? The code will be replaced by the another page of code. Or you may say, specify that the steps of actions has been there. So you misplaced that one. What you are doing? The next step to be performed will be the previous step here. Okay. That is a mild one, which could be placed, means which could be means eradicated easily. We can solve that easily. Moderate here is, you just place the outputs redundantly. So redundantly here is the outputs whenever you are typing, means the for loop what you have been using for the printing, it is been printing multiple times of this output printf statements you wrote, means the output what you have been dealing is a redundant one here. Annoying means the behavior here. So the behavior of the bug what you have been represented here is, without human intervention, from these annoying to infectious, there will be no human intervention. Without human intervention, what is it is performing? It's a task here. So what could be the annoying task here? So here it is making the modifications to the database. The modifications will be slight here, not for the any server or any. So here what it is doing is, any data what you are taking, for example, employee data is there. Employee data, what it's doing, it is been truncating all the data, or you may specify it is been taking the that is modifying what the modifications you has been done. is not been getting that one. It is modifying its own representations there. Then it could be the annoying here. Means for the single user. Disturbing means here the transactions what you have been performed on the ATM will come under this one. So here you just inserted your card and then it has been debited that money here. What it is doing is it is not giving the money to the. So what is you have their updations has been done. Means the values what we have been used that for the money updations has been done. What is doing is it is not giving to that one. That is a disturbing environment. And then serious environment here is the transaction what you have been done. So here the transactions list will be there now. What you have been transaction made. The list what you have been taking has been missed there. Means the transactions has lost there. There will be one advantage and the disadvantage here is. So when you are lost the transactions list means there will be no updations to your database there. So if you are adding the money to that one and the transaction is not been recording or the transaction has not been recorded, what happens here? If you added that money that is been updating that value here, what it is doing is it is not updating in your account. You have such amount in your account, but it is not displaying that one. And you are removing the balance from that one and it is not updating that one. That is a one representation. The transactions loss here. And the next one here is a very serious. So very serious here is you may specify this transactions and withdrawals has not been updated, but you are making the some wrong transactions here. Means one person to the another person. Means it has to be deposited in my account. What is doing? It is been depositing into the another account here. That is a very serious one. Extreme one here is that is not limited to me or my colleagues or other. So it has been taken to the very few, not very few people. It has been adding to more people to that one. What happens here? This will be considered as a extreme. Means it is been affected to the different one. Intolerable means. So here this one has been occurred, but the system is not recognizing this one. The process has been occurring for the few days or the for few hours. What is doing? It is not being recognizing by the system and it is being recognized by the human being. What happens here is we need to shut down the system there. Means human intervention will be there to stop the process. When you go for the catastrophic, what happens here is the system will fail and you don't have the that is order to stop the system there. Means you can't shut down the system there. You can't stop that processing there. That is your out of hands. Infectious means if you see this one for the one branch, infectious means for the total branches what you have been constrict. Means it has been occurring for the total nation like that here. Then it will be specified as a infectious one. By this representation, we may specify that how far these bug can affect our product to this user or any other. If we are knowing the bug means the bug what you have been using for the processing, if you are knowing that one, what happens here is it allows you to take the step there. If it is a mild one means no need to take any cost factor here. Just you can specify that there is the changes has to be done. Means mild and the moderate means very will be specified as the enhanced. Human intervention will be there. When you are dealing with this one, the database is acting as a process. Means as it is acting its own. What happens here is we may not specify that the system will work correctly and we need to stop the process there itself only because we are losing the data there. Okay, so that is a consequences of the bugs here. Coming to the next one, that is a taxonomy of the bugs. Taxonomy means division. Means all the bugs are not one. We need to make this categorization of the bug. How we are specifying it is based on the requirements. Structure means implementation. Data means the data values what we are using. Coding means you are being using logical representations, now that one, interface integration of the system, all we specified, and the last one, while designing the test and while performing the test also, you are getting that one. So coming to the requirement on this specification bugs, as I said, one who is been responsible for taking the requirements here will has to be perform their task completely. Means any requirements handling, any updations has to be done, they has to be noted, and this has been performed. If it is not that, it will be impact with the feature. So what are the features of your system? Means the requirements of the client will be, means I want to design this like this one, then the requirements what you have been specified by the client will impose in this features here. If you are not taking the requirements as a correct one, this will be impact on the features here. Features and features interaction bugs will be there. Means here, if you take any other example, like if you are messaging, normal message app is there. So what it is doing, it is being allowed to make the access of messaging app is there. To whom you need to message? I need to message to the some person. Where I need to access? I need to access the phone book there. These are the two different features. These two features has to be interacted. Okay. That's about today's class, ma. In tomorrow's class, I will explain the remaining topics. Thank you.